Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Currently, I'm making a playlist of videos about how to invest with Fidelity. Today, we're going to talk about fractional shares and reinvesting dividends. However, if you're looking for how to open a brokerage account or just a platform tutorial about Fidelity, check out this playlist. So this is my Fidelity account page. I recently deposited $2,500 and all I've done is buy a couple stocks to make these tutorial videos. However, next year in 2021, I'm going to start a video series on my channel about long-term investments that I will be making with Fidelity. But in this video, we're going to talk about fractional shares and reinvesting dividends. I've already purchased a fractional share of a company. You'll notice for Adobe, under quantity, it says 0.022. So what is the value? $9.75. So at the time, I bought this for $10. So a fractional share is basically you saying what dollar amounts you're willing to pay for this company stock. And then Fidelity will figure out what fraction of a share you get for that dollar amount you're willing to pay. So let's do an example together, and if we click on the trade drop-down, we can type in a company. For example, let's do Microsoft as an example for this video. So if we click on Action Buy, if you want to buy just a certain quantity, you can type in, for example, 0.2. What happens? It says quantity must be a whole, a positive whole number. So from the drop-down tab, it won't let you buy a fractional share of a stock. So how do you buy a fractional share? If you scroll down to the bottom, you'll notice it says switch to the expanded trade ticket. If you're on the desktop, this is where you're going to want to go. So on Fidelity's platform, they have the expanded trade ticket and the simplified trade ticket. On the expanded one, you can do more advanced stuff like trailing stop loss orders. On the simplified trade ticket, you're just doing market and limit orders. And I feel like 99% of people watching this video, you're either going to be doing market orders or limit orders. So let's do an example together. And let's just do a quick refresh. When you type in the symbol MSFT, this is the current share price for Microsoft stock. Now, you're always going to get these two numbers, the bid and the ask. Buyer's bid and seller's ask. And the difference between the two is the spread. And this number, $200.67, that was the last agreed upon price that a share of Microsoft was sold at. A buyer and a seller agreed to sell for $200.67. If you want to refresh this, you can always refresh it. This number is going to occasionally jump. Now for our example, we're going to buy, and we're going to do, if you want to do in shares, you can do that now. So if I type in 0.2, if I only want 0.2 shares of Microsoft, it'll give me the estimate. It's going to say, well, at a market order for 0.2 shares of Microsoft, that's going to cost you $40.18. However, I feel like most people buying fractional shares, they want to do dollar amounts. They want a dollar cost average into the market and buy $100 worth of Amazon stock or $100 worth of Apple stock or $100 worth of Tesla stock. So let's say you only want to buy $10 of Microsoft. You can type in the dollar amounts and you'll notice zero commission trades on Fidelity, of course, but the cost should be $10. Now, with a market order, you're guaranteed that the purchase will execute, but you're not guaranteed the price. But we're putting in a price, not an amount. So what's happening here is Fidelity is going to figure out what fraction of a share you're going to get. Fidelity is the one tracking all this amongst all of their clients and customers. So there must be some kind of reservoir somewhere with whole shares of Microsoft, and then you own a fraction of a share held by them. And then, of course, if you want to get out of the position, you just sell it. And also, whenever you add more fractions of a share in the future, eventually you do create a whole share, and then that is added to your cost basis on your account page. You can also do a limit order. So if you select limits, what is your limit price? Well, buyers are bidding at $275 and sellers are asking for $277. So if you want to join the buyers, you can type in $200.75. What you're doing here is you're setting a limit order saying, I don't want my cost basis per share to exceed $200.75. But I only want a fractional share of $10. This is pretty cool. I don't know what other brokerage companies allow you to purchase fractional shares with limit orders. I haven't seen this anywhere else yet. If you know another brokerage that lets you do this, leave a comment down below, because I think Fidelity is the first company to do this, the ones pioneering. However, for the purposes of this video, we want it to execute. We want to see it show in my account balance page. So let's just do a market order and continue. We can preview the order, review it one more time, and then click Place Order. And there you have it. On my account balance page, you'll notice that the quantity is 0.049 shares of Microsoft, and that's what I got for $10. Okay, so we've purchased fractional shares. Another thing that you might be interested in is how do you reinvest dividends? Whenever a company pays out dividends monthly, quarterly, biannually, you can select Reinvest Dividends, and this will basically automatically buy fractional shares of additional company stock. Now, if the dividend is super large, maybe you'll be buying whole shares, but if the number isn't perfect, you're going to get a fractional share. Fidelity is really good about doing this. So if you go to the top and you select More, you can then click on Account Features. Under Account Features, you'll see these drop-downs. We're going to click on Brokerage and Trading because this has dividends and capital gains. So we're going to click on this hyperlink. And on this page, it tells you everything that's happening. So I only own a couple shares of individual stocks, AT&T, Apple, Bank of America, Verizon, Wells Fargo. And right now, dividends will be deposited into my core account. That is my settlement fund, where just basically my cash is hanging out. Capital gains, if there's any distributed from your holdings, once again, deposited in my core account. Now, we just bought Microsoft, so let's update under Action for Microsoft. And it's as simple as just checking the box, reinvest in the security. And if you want to apply this to all of that type of security, you can check the boxes, all equity positions currently held in this account, do this exact same thing. For future equities purchased, transfers, and deposited, once again, do all this. So let's go ahead and just do it, click Update. And on my dividends and capital gains page, you'll notice it says reinvest in security. So if this is what you're looking for, this is how you do it. I personally like to collect the dividends and then use that to purchase different securities, but some people just want to buy and hold a certain number and definitely keep reinvesting those dividends. Okay guys, there you have it. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up so the algorithm knows it's good. If you have any other questions about Fidelity investing or Fidelity's platform, leave me one down below. I'm currently making a playlist of videos. Once again, check that out if you're a new customer or just, are looking to do more advanced investing types of actions with your brokerage account. Fidelity so far, I'm a relatively new customer, but Fidelity so far has been very impressive to me. I definitely can see myself being a lifelong investor with them through and through. Until the next video, guys, take care.